If you're watching this video, that means that you want to get into the best shape of your life and level up physically and mentally. So, you clicked on it, you already made the initiative, but don't have a TikTok brain, because if you do, you're not going to last in this video, so you can click off right now. If you want to learn the real shit, we're about to break it down in this 30 to 40, however long it is video. So watch head to toe, implement these strategies, and you can level up like me and my brother did.
Let's get straight into it.
Complete blueprint to get shredded and become physically and mentally unstoppable through Brotherhood. We implemented this system and we've made a name for it, and we call it the Iron System. As you can see here, both of us on the left hand side, that's before the Iron System method, and on the right hand side, that's after we implemented these systems.
In both photos on the left, we were both at our lowest. We both hated how we looked in our own clothes, battling anger, frustration, and we both had zero confidence. But through brotherhood and discipline, we kept each other accountable, and it changed everything. Before the Iron System, we were unfocused, undisciplined losers, controlled by vices and self-doubt, feeling weak in the body and the mind. And now if you look on the right, this is after the Iron System. Shredded, confident, and locked in. More efficient than ever. We are proud of the men that we have become. Respected by others, but more importantly, we respect ourselves. If you look at these photos, guys, it is two completely different individuals. And we were only able to obtain this level of success with an accountability system called Brotherhood.
So, who is this for? If you're someone who wants to build an unbreakable mindset and a powerful body, then this is for you. If you're tired of having empty promises and wanting to live up to your full potential, then this is for you. And if you want to feel proud, taking your shirt off anytime, anywhere, then this is also for you. And finally, if you're ready to invest in yourself physically and mentally, then this is definitely for you.
So, who is this not for? If you're someone who's comfortable with being average, this is not for you. If you're looking to chase a quick fix on how to get in shape or how to get muscle without putting in the hard work and the discipline that it takes, this is not for you. If you can't drop your ego at the door and admit you need change, this is not for you. And lastly, if you're unwilling to commit and become the best and strongest version of yourself, this video is not for you.
So with all that being said, I'm going to tell you the truth about being unstoppable mentally and physically that no one else is going to tell you. Starting off with number one. Most of the things you see online is just a marketing strategy, not results. They were just trying to sell you a product that makes money. They don't care about real results. You just pay, they give you their bullshit program, and you live on with it. Zero results, zero improvement, and now you're back to square one with money invested. These influencers are selling shortcuts. They're selling miracle dreams. Some eat whatever you want diet plan. It's not fucking how it works. You need true discipline and a real diet plan. Also, there's no such thing as a special supplement. I don't know what this testosterone booster, metabolism booster, cardiovascular booster, it's all bullshit. It's just a marketing strategy, and they're just trying to sell you on bullshit. The real change, it doesn't come in a bottle or a PDF or some 30-day challenge. And lastly, if you're serious about leveling up your body and mind, this is the only thing that delivers real results, and we're going to break it down for you completely free.
Now, if you're ready to become the best version of yourself, physically and mentally, we're going to show you exactly how to build a body you've always wanted without starving yourself or living in the gym. We're going to teach you how to master the mindset that keeps you consistent, focused, and unshakable. And how to finally become the confident, disciplined version of yourself you've always known you've had. And how to enjoy a healthy lifestyle with family, friends, and still maintain the energy levels that you have used in your prime, or at least you thought that was your prime. Because when we break this method down for you and show you the step-by-step process that we used, you're going to be on a totally different operating table.
And in case you don't know us, here's a quick brief backstory about our life and how we got here through our trial and errors. Luke, growing up as a kid, he was always overweight, getting bullied, making jokes about him, and he decided to make a change and started lifting. As for me, I was always a skinny kid chasing size, so I started hitting the gym. We both trained at the same gym, we saw each other, but we never spoke. But eventually we did, and we actually became really good friends. But, as per usual, the high school life, vices took over. Partying, drinking, bad circles, living that cool high school life that everyone thinks is cool. And at 17, I lost my mother due to breast cancer, and it led me to go down a deep dark path of doing drugs and endless parties, and was overall the lowest point of my life. Luke also followed the same path, just hanging with the wrong crowd, getting lost. We both quit the gym overall, got carried away with life, and ended up in construction, stuck in survival mode. But then at rock bottom, we both reconnected, decided together it was time to take one step at a time, get into the gym, and get our life back together. We rebuilt our bond, rebuilt ourselves through discipline and holding each other accountable. And now we became the men we are today because of this.
The iron system is something that we've perfected through our brotherhood. We've built this through our lives with trial and error and our previous mentors and coaches along the way. The iron system stands for, the I stands for intentions. The R stands for relentless action. The O standing for ownership. And the N stands for new identity. No theories, no fluff, just a system that worked because we lived it. And we saw what worked and what didn't work. And it took us years to perfect this. And we finally got it, so we have the need to share it to anybody and everybody who wants to learn and who's willing to learn.
Okay, so the iron system breakdown. We've broken it down into a 5-step guide that you will follow. It's a proven system designed to streamline your success, optimize your daily habits, and build a healthy lifestyle that is last. We're looking for longevity here, not some overnight fairy fucking Disney bullshit. So step 1. Life reflection and life goals. You need to be brutally honest about where you are right now in life. Get crystal clear of who you want to become and where you want to be. In detail, to a T. And lastly, you got to remove all the vices that are holding you back from becoming that ultimate version of yourself. For step 2, you need to build an unbreakable mindset. Dominating your mornings, daily discipline over some random motivation, and align your actions with your words. For step 3, physical execution. Customized training based on your reality, your day-to-day basis. What do you do throughout the day? Incorporate training that fits your schedule. 3 to 5 times at least a week, and prioritize sleep because this is where you recover and grow. And step 4, character development. Show up as the man you want to become every single day. Envision that man and now try to become him. Take active steps to becoming that man. Remove excuses in the old version of yourself. You need to learn to hate that old version of yourself. Every time you think of being lazy, think about that's the person that's not going to go anywhere in life. So you got to learn to hate that old version and never go back to him again. And obviously, operate from goals, not emotions. You're not going to feel fucking amazing like a tooth fairy every fucking day. It's going to be hard. You're going to feel like shit, but you got to put in the work. And lastly, it's an accountability check. A habit tracking system that works for you. Either it's a trusting support partner, a coach, a family, a brother, any sort of friend that can just tell you the truth that hurts, but you need to hear it. And lastly, reflect on achievements throughout the day and write it down. You need to see if you're being maximum efficient throughout your day and working towards those goals actively, daily. So now that you got the 5 steps, we're going to do a full breakdown of each one into detail.
Step 1, life reflection and life goals. Figure out where you want to be in life in the next 1 to 3 years. Grab a pen and a paper, write this chart down, and be very specific. Character and mindset. I want to be disciplined. But how? Break it down. I want to stop taking naps. I want to drive this car. Physique, I want a 6-pack in 180 days. Write it down and be specific. If you just say, I want to be rich and look good, what the fuck does that mean? How the fuck are you going to do that? You can only start to nail things off the list if you're very precise. I want to drive a Lamborghini because it has been my favorite car since a childhood, and it would prove that my self-image and brand is excelling in life. Be specific. What are some vices that are setting you back from achieving those dreams? It's all about your input versus your output. If your inputs don't align with your outputs / the outcomes that you're looking for in life, you need to change the input to get a different output. If you don't, you're gonna get the same input and the same output. And for those of you that are watching, I bet you 99% of you have at least one item on this list. I fucking guarantee it. You know, if you look at the most successful people in the world, they don't take part in any of these vices. And you do, but you want to be successful like the people that you watch online. But this is what I'm talking about, input versus output. Change your vices and replace them with good habits, and the outcome of your life will change.
Now, for building an unbreakable mindset, you need those early morning wins. It builds your momentum. So as you can see, 6 in the morning, I'm doing push-ups. I'm journaling before I do that. I'm doing cardio after the push-ups. It's my daily non-negotiables. These are productive tasks that work toward my goals before an essential. And what I mean by this is, you need to eat food, right? I can't eat food until I finish these tasks. It is a productive thing towards my goals that helps me to become the person I want to become. But it's an essential because I need to fucking eat food, right? So until this is done, I can't eat food. So saying things with meaning, being a man of your word, is also another part of building an unbreakable mindset. You say something, you do it. You don't just half-ass it. And the way to keep yourself accountable is writing these things down. That's how you build that unbreakable mindset. You say shit, you do it. You have conviction. You don't fucking miss. And focus on the present and not what's to come. It's going to come, but your present daily task is what will make you elevate and hit that goal. Whatever is ahead of time, whatever you envisioned, it will come through your daily processes and execution.
Now, the moment that you've all been waiting for, fitness and nutrition. Incorporate time for the gym. If you're in the comment section saying, I don't have time to go to the gym, no, you don't know how to manage your fucking time. Everybody has time for fitness and health. That's the true fact. If you're not in the gym at least 3 times a week, you don't want it bad enough. And 3 is the bare minimum if you're just getting into the gym. If you're an experienced gym goer, there should be no reason you're not in the gym at least 4 to 6 times a week. Me and him, we're in the gym every fucking day. It doesn't matter how sore I am. I'm still going to the gym. I still got an active rest day. I'm still recording videos. We're in the gym every fucking day. The last time I haven't been in the gym was probably 6 months ago. Now, when it comes to working out, you need to drop your ego and go slow and controlled. Be in control of the weight. Don't let the weight control you. It doesn't even matter about how much you lift. It's about how you lift it. You need to be building that mind to muscle connection to get real results. And meal prep is huge, because if you're not meal prepping, you're eating out. And when you're eating out, you're eating bullshit. Oh, I didn't get my meal prepped. Do it the night before. Make time. Create a list, make the time. When you're eating, focus on lean proteins. Make a training program that works for you. You can't just copy and paste what worked for the next guy, because everybody's different. Everybody works different jobs. You need to wrap your fitness schedule around your lifestyle. And everybody leads different lifestyles. Next up, training till failure. If you're not training until failure, I'm sorry, but you're a bitch. And lastly, we need to prioritize our sleep. At least 6 to 8 hours every single night consistently with no naps. That's going to help you grow and repair your muscles. But don't worry, guys, we're going to break this down even further in the next couple slides.
So for the cutting macros, if you're looking to shred off belly fat and maintain muscle, this is the macro breakdown. You're going to be aiming for 60% protein, 25% carbs, and 50% fat. Ideally, your carbs, the main focus is you want fuel and you want to repair your muscles with glycogen after you work out. So what I mean by this is your carb intake should be before the gym and after the gym. Anything close to 7, 8 o'clock at nighttime, no carbs. We're cutting that out completely. You shouldn't be eating past 8 o'clock because if you're waking up early, you should be in bed by 9 o'clock. So what I'm trying to say is your carb intake is very focused around your workouts. Sure, you can have a little bit of carbs throughout the breakfast in the morning to keep yourself energized, but most of the carbs are going in before and after. And for fats, the main goal is to support hormone function without overloading on the calories. You want just enough to keep things running smoothly, as in testosterone, brain health. And obviously prioritize lean fat sources, avocado, nuts, oil, within moderation. We're going to do a deeper dive into that in a second. But lastly, we're going to be talking about protein. This is the real shit. The main goal is to preserve muscle while cutting fat. High protein, it boosts your metabolism, also known as the thermic effect. It curbs your cravings and keeps you fuller for longer. So essentially, for recovering and maintaining strength, when the calories are lower, protein is the main essential component to achieving these type of results. But now let's get into the proteins you should be eating.
Proteins, lean and clean. Remember that, lean and clean. Chicken breast, turkey breast, grass-fed beef. You could even mix in extra lean ground beef, but lean cuts of steak like sirloin, bison, eggs and egg whites, salmon, tuna, sardines, cod, any type of fish is good. Greek yogurt, unsweetened and plain, 0 mg. Cottage cheese, 0 mg. And whey or casein protein. Me personally, and I can speak on Joey's behalf as well because we're on the same regimen, we cut out protein powder altogether. I'd rather be getting my protein from real food than substituting real food for artificial protein. Although I do have 1 scoop of casein protein before bed every single night. And so does Joey. Casein is a slow release protein. So while you're sleeping and you're in your REM sleep, you're actually consuming protein. And this is the best time throughout your day to be consuming protein. And it's the most anabolic window out of the 24 hours that you have. It is the most beneficial, and that's why we take it.
So your easy carbs, this is a quick breakdown. Jasmine rice, sweet potatoes, red or white potatoes, oatmeal, whole wheat English muffin, sourdough bread, rice cakes. These are your simple, quick digesting carbs. This is what you should be looking for, implemented for your carb strategy. Next, fats.
Whole food fats. Avocados are loaded with heart-healthy monosaturated fats and fiber. Guys, I have made the mistake years ago of just doing a bro meal plan. Chicken, rice, chicken, rice. And you know what happened? I had these cravings that I couldn't control. Why? Because I had a lack of fiber. Fiber mitigates cravings and it keeps you fuller for longer. So does healthy fats. Guys, just because you're on a diet and you're trying to lose fat, that doesn't mean you don't eat fat. You still need healthy fats. It's going to keep your metabolism elevated. It's going to mitigate your cravings and keep you fuller for longer. Olives, whole eggs. Now moving on to the next section. Nuts and nut butters. Just be careful with this disclaimer. Things like peanut butter and almond butter are very high in calories, so you do need to watch out as to how much you're having. But you can have almonds, walnuts, cashews, peanuts, natural peanut butter, natural almond butter. If you're going to use oils to cook your chicken or your beef, whatever you're cooking, use extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, or you can even use ghee, which is for high heat cooking.
Now for the next part, character development. Not everything has to be perfect like you imagine it, but you just have to do it. Like listen, you could be a procrastinator or you could be a person that takes action. Oh, but I want it to be like this. No, you gotta stop overthinking it. It will actually end up being better when you don't try to make everything perfect. Just do it, attack it. If you fail, who gives a fuck? Get up and do it again. Next part, you have to truly see the future version of yourself and take active steps towards turning into him. And what I mean by this is, quit the vices that are holding you back. Quick hint, all of them. You shouldn't have any vices in your life. You should be 100% efficient towards your goals, attacking them every day, one by one, knocking off those fucking charts, knocking off those fucking goals. And lastly, become a man of your word. If you're gonna say something, make sure you fucking do it, because nobody likes empty promises. You could be that guy that's full of shit and says a bunch of horse shit. No one will take you seriously. You want respect? Be a man of your word. We both said we're gonna get shredded within the next 3 months. We were bulked the fuck up. Look at us now, shredded, diced. You want some testimonials? Go look at both of our Instagrams. We're fucking peeled. Simply because we implement these strategies on our day-to-day basis, and it makes us unstoppable.
Lastly, but most importantly, accountability check. Use habit trackers. Use an app, a journal, a whiteboard, whatever it may be. Write down your morning routines, your goals, be specific, and check them off the list. And seeing you do this, you look at your previous days that you've completed and you nail your goals, you're building momentum, you're building confidence, you're building a new identity. And this is where everything ties in. Have an accountability partner or a coach. In my case, I have my fucking brother. When I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, this guy's telling me otherwise. You know, you could be a little pussy and say, oh, you hurt my feelings. No, you know what? The truth hurts. And this guy cares about me. And that's why brotherhood is so important. And it creates that healthy competition. I want to be better than him. He wants to be better than me. What happens? What's the result? We both rise to the occasion. No one's better than anybody. We were rising together. We succeed together. That's what's important about brotherhood. I wouldn't be where I am today without this guy. And he wouldn't be where he is without me. If you don't have a brother, go fucking find one. Because I wasn't born with this guy. But I'm going to die with him. And worst comes to worst, you don't have a brother, or you had one, he's a piece of shit. No problem. Get a coach. Get another friend. Use somebody. You need somebody to keep you in check. To keep you with reality. And if not, you send me a message, you send him a message, we'll keep you fucking accountable. No problem, buddy. As long as you have somebody to keep you honest. That's the most important thing. Now, another thing you can implement is a reward and a consequence system. When you finish your daily habits and you hit your goals, you reward yourself. Whatever it may be. No, not with a fucking joint. No, not with a bowl of cereal. But if you're locked in all week, you deserve a refeed meal, a cheat meal. You deserve it. You've been working hard. But if you're eating like shit all week, you're still smoking pot, you're still a lazy fucking prick, why do you deserve anything? Give yourself a consequence. Go for a 10-kilometer run. Go do something that you absolutely despise. Punish yourself. There's rewards and there's consequences, just like life. And when you implement these things, you really change your whole life. You change your whole demeanor. You change the way you carry yourself. You hold yourself to that higher standard. Stop comparing yourself to an average fucking Joe, because the average Joe is a fucking fat fuck.
So to sum things up, this method reignited our lives. It led us to our true purpose and unlocked our highest potential. It gave us a clear vision that we've been searching for, and we truly know what we want in life. As you can see here, that's all of us on the left. Both did clean. He overdosed. I fucking almost overdosed. This is an all-time low. Now look at us now. Shredded, jacked, tan, getting all the girls, doing whatever we fucking want, attacking the day productively. Or what do you do on your Saturdays? If you're not working towards your goals, then you're fucking wasting time.
Absolutely. And I'd just like to add in, I was so worried about fitting in with the same people that bullied me. I wanted to fit in so bad with them that I started doing drugs and I stopped going to the gym just to fit in. I gave up my own morals. Started doing a bunch of drugs, got fat, all for a little bit of validation. And you know, I was so angry with myself. That picture on the very left, I have a broken nose from getting into fights, pointless fights, because I was just an angry fucking kid. I was angry when I looked in the mirror. I didn't see the man that I wanted to fucking see. So I stopped doing drugs, I cleaned up my act, and I made a change. Because I realized inputs and outputs, like I was saying earlier, if nothing's changing, something has to give. And that's exactly why we look the way we do in the second set of photos compared to the first.
Now that you have an understanding of how this works, we have an offer for you. If you're tired of struggling, not having a real plan, jumping from workout to workout, diet to diet, hoping something sticks, or you're tired of saying you're going to take action, but you get carried away with life, feel like you're hitting your limit on staying average and you want to become the best version of yourself, and you're ready to get rid of stubborn fat while building muscle and being comfortable taking your shirt off, executing to a built system that will give you longevity and consistently help you level up in all aspects of life, and lastly, committed to 10x your confidence and becoming the man you always dreamed of and be respected and looked up to, then I have an offer for you. If you want to turn stubborn fat into a lean shredded physique, master your habits, remove your vices, and become the best version of yourself, then there's going to be a calendar link of him or me, and you can book a free 15-minute call to talk with us. And if you don't receive results within 90 to 180 days, we will work with you until you do. And I can guarantee you that. And if not, no problem. There's no obligation to hop on a phone call to better yourself. We've given you the exact system that we've implemented into our lives that has clearly worked. So as long as you do everything we've mentioned in here and follow these systems step by step, you will receive results. And if you do, feel free to send us a message. I'll also link our Instagram in the bio.
Guys, at the end of the day, we've given you the exact blueprint that has changed our life for free. So you would be an idiot not to implement this into your life. And if you're watching this right now and you made it to the end of the video, I can tell that you want it more than 90% of people, because 90% of people didn't watch the entire video. And if you're listening to this right now, you're already in the right place at the right time. And you actually have hope. The people who stopped watching 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, they don't want it as bad as you do. And that's why you're willing to do whatever it takes. So take action today, lock in, and this could really be your fucking year. You could be in the best shape of your life, have the most confidence you've ever had, look the best you've ever looked, and be the most successful you've ever been. It starts today. Not tomorrow, not next week, fucking today. And with all that being said, guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned something by watching this video, and I hope you implement it. And for the people that do take us seriously and implement this shit into their lives, please message me on my Instagram. I would love to know how this has helped you.
And with all that being said, let's get 1% better than we were yesterday.